Hey guys, it's Robbo and welcome to this week's edition of On The Grid. This week I wanted to have a chat to you about something that's just one of those frustrating things about having a studio that you really can't do much about. And it's when you've been recording and you've got the perfect take down to send to your client, or you've just finished your podcast interview and you turn around and you look at the screen of your door and it's black. The thing's crashed or something's gone wrong, or even worse, you put it aside for a day or two and then you come back to work on it and you open it up and you realize that the file's corrupted. And it's just one of those moments when you've got that sinking feeling in your gut and you just have no idea what to do next. So I'd like to give you a few tips today on ways around that. And the obvious one and the one that will just save your life every time is actually just recording a backup. And I mean, so you obviously can't record a backup to the same machine you're recording on, because if it crashes, you're going to lose both of them. So you really need to record to a secondary device. And you might be saying to me, look, Robbo, I can only afford one computer. How am I going to have two? So the point is that you really don't need two. I mean, you record obviously to your DAW. Given, that's just a given. You will always do that, and you should. But what we can use for a backup is anything else, anything you can get your hands on that has the ability to record audio. And the one we don't think about a lot, but is so flexible, is your phone. And you might be saying to me, well, how the hell do I do that, Robbo? Well, let me introduce you to something called the iRig 2. So this thing's designed to take your audio from your microphone, convert it into a format and into a lead that will allow you to record onto your phone. So it's that simple. You really just plug your microphone into one end of this thing, and then the other end plugs into your phone, and then you can use voice memo, or if you're lucky enough to have it, twisted wave for your iPhone, or anything that you can record audio on your phone will work here. And you just record a backup of your session. Now, the other thing that you're going to say to me is, well, how do I plug my mic into my DAW and into this thing at the same time? Good question. The answer is something called a mic splitter. And a mic splitter is something that you plug into your microphone and it gives you two leads out. So basically you're splitting the signal. So you can take that one signal from your microphone, split it off to your DAW, split the other side off to the iRig, and you're off and away. Now, this is pretty simple, and if you're even luckier and you have a mixer, well, you don't even need the mic splitter. You can just send the audio to your mixer, set up a mix inside your mixer that sends your audio to your DAW, but then also sends it back out to the iRig to go into your phone or whatever else it is you decided that you would like to use for your backup. It's pretty simple. Now, the best way to do this is obviously to have a look around, see what you've got, and use as much of that as you can so you can get out of this in the cheapest way possible. But if you're kind of listening to me going, Robbo, I think that's an amazing idea, and I happen to be in the market for something that I can use to record through, the PASport VO may well be just for you. Now, this is something that, full clarity, I've been working on with George and Robert and Andrew from the Pro Audio Suite podcast that I'm a part of, and we've developed this thing specifically for voiceover artists. And if you look, well, the bottom, this is a prototype, so there's no label on the bottom, but if you look at this graphic here, you can see that there's two outputs on the bottom, two USB outputs, and on the top is the inputs for up to two microphones. So you can effectively plug your microphone in here and then send one of those USB outputs to your computer, and you can send the other one straight to your phone. And it's that simple. Or an iPad or another computer. It doesn't have to be your phone. You can send that second one anywhere as well. And then on the top, you've got all the ability to route that stuff in all different ways. You can set up mixers, and you can even use it if you want to. And there's plenty of demos on this online. If you want to, you can actually use it to have a two-way conversation with someone else so that they're not getting themselves back. It's effectively, there's a mix minus built into this thing. So if you have a client on the line, then all you need to do is plug in your two devices and have a look online how to set it up. Once you've set it up, they're not going to hear themselves back and you'll hear them as clear as day. So look, I would implore you to have a think about how you can set up a backup for your recordings, because there's nothing more frustrating. And look, let's be honest, you never get that same take again. You'll come close, you'll sort of remember some of the idea of it, and you'll muck around and, you'll go, oh God, what did I do there? Blah, blah, blah. And you'll come up with something that's almost as good, but I don't think I've ever sort of come up with one where you actually go, my God, we nailed exactly what we had the first time around. So have a think about it. Have a think about how you'd like to do it. If you'd like some help, obviously, just ask Robbo, give me a call, drop me a line, set up a free chat session before we get going and find out a bit more, and I can help you. And whatever setup you'd like to do, we can get it working for you. So I hope that's been helpful for you. If it has, check out justaskrobbo.com. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this video, and I will catch you next time with another tip.